Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Valde. Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Japan,
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Valde. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valde picks it up from the goal kick. Ribery. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. Alvarez chasing after it. Pedri. And now the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! In towards the back stick. Firmly met. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rafinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi considers his options. Great chance here to level it up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Ribery. That's tidy. Messi. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Balde. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Japan are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Son Heung-min. Byrne is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha. Balde has created one goal already. De Paul. Yamal. And it's Son Heung-min.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now he's off and running. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ribéry. Valverde. Chance! Rafinha. Balde. He's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello attendees.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's found a way through. Oh, he's found him in space. Lisandro Martinez defending his corners. Up he goes! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
The attendance for this
And he
match
comes
was
up trumps again.
70,987.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
It's their second corner of the game. Otamendi clears.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, the shot could be on here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Olise goes short. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forwards and with intent. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Japan. Number 19, Yamal. Number 17,
Soboslai with the short
Olise.
one.
Number 4,
Has a goal! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
the goal scorer for Japan after 75 minutes is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rafinha.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ruben Neves! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh no, this does not look good. He hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he was quick to react. Aim forwards. And no, that was never going to make it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed
has
it.
been indicated.
And the ball's gone astray.
Otamendi.
That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Alvarez. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now it's Messi. Messi driving forwards. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cleared without complication.
Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Messi! Hakimi gets it clear.
Got a shot away!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lisandro Martinez completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yes.
Bellingham! Goal! France!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 16 minutes de jeu par le numéro 23.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hakimi. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Can he get away here? Valverde with the clearance. Bellingham! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
France are doing very nicely, thank you. Fires from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Zaire Emery. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short, and he welcomes it in.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Deftly out wide. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition.
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Jorginho providing an outlet on that flank. Son Heung-min. Hernandez. And he's heaved it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bellingham, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Hakimi. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. Adams. Cantona. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Bellingham. And Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Van Dijk. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's in! He's got away, and the flag has... And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous...
Has a go! Oh, that's a waste.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us...
Now the finish! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's become and he'll shoot here. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
987.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. That's a nicely measured pass. Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Martinez. Valverde. In with the challenge. Valverde has got himself a free kick. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Great chance here from position A1. He's had a crack. Brought out the best in the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri. Throw it. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Bellingham! And that has faded wide.
France certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Cantona, and he's managed to get free. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Foden. And it's Neymar. Has a shot! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Works it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Time added on, 4 minutes. Hernandez. Chouameni. Oh, he's burst through! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foden. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 5. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 2.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Hernandez. And that has been knocked clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi, and he's in on, and the finish! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafinha. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Dijk. He might be in. It's Neymar! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. He's got away. Now it's Messi. He's gone direct here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he put it away? And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha, Neymar. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 10. Messi.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Messi stood his ground strongly. Alexander-Arnold aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Pedri, and he's on a charge. Oh, what has happened here? Tomori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere. He won't be happy with that one. Neatly clipped into space. There's the hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Hernandez, and it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's let fly. Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely feet. Now, can he find a finish? Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold. And De Ketelaere. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, played right into his path. Kvaratskhelia goes down, but nothing given. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Picked out, real chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk running with the ball. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kvaratskhelia. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. De Ketelaere. Kimmich. Well, they can break here.
La asistencia a este partido
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri. Big header! Tomori clears it away. Out for a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Footing.
The
The changes then in quick succession. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
El dorsal 17. Neymar. El dorsal 13.
And they'll
Serán
start all over again
sustituidos
with the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 11.
And that is out of play. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Ribéry.
Ribéry really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Look, movement creates...
Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Neymar really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Ribéry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ribéry. Mbappe! Oh, not quite. Ribéry. Driving on and making good progress. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Ribéry stood up well to him there. And this is Messi. There's the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
El dorsal 10. Messi.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Kane getting the call here. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
We have already started here.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Lisandro Martinez is the guilty party there. Lisandro Martinez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's in a good position. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Fran Garcia. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
A lovely feed, he is such... Pedri! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Very nicely done. Played into the box. Terrific header! And that was very necessary. Showing good feet. Pedri. Valverde. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shot a goal! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. Martinez. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot's on here. Messi. Aim forwards. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Son Heung-min. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's tried one! Valverde. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. For Valverde. Fran Garcia. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 15, Ribery.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
That's a look and place it forward. Ribery. That looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Valverde. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread out to the left, Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! He's had a hit! This time surely! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 44 minutes.
Colomwani at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Valverde. Ribery. Interesting ball. That's been cut out, well played. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Please be made aware that
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
These grounds.
Quite a half. We're at the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Colomwani. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. Hernandez. That's a shade optimistic. Ribery. Oh, this looks sharp. Son Heung-min. Valverde. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here?
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. The smiling Mbappe! Son Heung-min. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, in that second striker's position, he's so hard to track, so hence the man marking.
Ribery. Pedri. Good driving run.
For this match was 71,898.
And it's a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Colomwani might just make this. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Upamecano. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Dijk makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Colomwani goes steaming forward. Always onto this. Cleared without complication.
Colomwani, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedri! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Mbappe, good purposeful running this. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hernandez. And here's Foden. Foden! That's a half-decent try.
There will be 1
Very
minute
speculative
at a
with
time.
little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Ribery. He's got the shot away! And he's following up! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Ribery voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So we're up and running. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Works it forward. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Van der Vaart goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold, he's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Ribery reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, It's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, great feat, that.
Header! Played with finesse. Son Heung-min. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Maradona.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's good play from him.
It's run loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And he's picked out the run. It's Maradona! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hernandez. Ribery. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Now it's Raul. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And he's Mbappe!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Pedri. Maradona. And now the breakaway. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Ribery. Valverde. 5 minutes till the break. It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Messi could try cutting inside here. Corner number 2 then. Jorginho is there and he can get that clear.
Habrá 2
That'll be a
minutos de
throw-in.
descuento.
That's tidy. Overhit and out of play.
Jorginho. And it's Maradona. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Bastoni, Alexander-Arnold, Beckenbauer,
Jorginho.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Danielson, great work on the overlap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van der Vaart
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ribéry powering forward here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raúl. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Jorginho cuts out the pass.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Van der Vaart. No, he's not going to get any further than that. It's anyone's ball now.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been cut short. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. Danielson.
Here's Maradona.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Just about up to 75
el
minutes.
21. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Madrid
jugadores.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a shade optimistic.
Jorginho. Maradona.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
El dorsal 10.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
El dorsal
Yeah,
15.
all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Hernandez gets it away. And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Foden, has a shot! Oh, bang on target. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Maradona. Pinches it off him. Neymar.
Habrá
And it's
3
Messi.
minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Foden. Oh, this looks sharp. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
We have already started here.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Back into the middle.
Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Messi!
Oh, that's neat.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
And it's Lampard.
That looks a good ball through.
Mbappe!
Oh, the ball's run.
It's Lampard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ribéry.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hits one! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Hernandez.
Wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Valverde.
Running with the ball.
Ribéry.
Now that he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way.
Hakimi.
Valverde. Well, maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And that's gone loose. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Now that's well seen too. And now the breakaway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has been cut short. Carvajal. Kimmich. Rudiger. Oh, super find. Son Heung-min, and he was alert to it. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Valverde. Pedri. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 41 minutes is number 15, Ribery.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Son Heung-min, he is through here. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found the way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because
He rises! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game. Great hit! Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Lang. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. Goalkeeper's ball. Ribery. Ribery. And Ribery! Wonderful!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's through here. Now it's Kimmich. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, it's come loose.
The attendance for this match
Ball
was
is over the line.
71,649.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mikel Oyarzabal coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After
Bayer
65
Leverkusen
minutes
clearly
is
executed that with
number
considerable
19,
confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Harry Kane!
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can...
He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Played out to the right. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well played and well
Referee
cleared.
has just said play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe, foot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 22, Çalhanoğlu.
Hakimi.
Coming on the field.
Madrid are making
number
a change.
13,
After this, just
number
one
10,
opportunity to do so.
Substitution.
Carvajal. Now it's Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That looks a cracking ball. Keeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Messi. Højlund. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pedri. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There's the whistle.
Mbappe.
And he's intervened well there. Well read, nice interception.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
He is through here! That's a shade optimistic.
Alexander-Arnold.
Coupe minus.
For Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold.
Yamal. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Kane.
Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he get onto this? He's onside!
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Coupe minus.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass.
And here's Messi.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Rice.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass is just off target.
Gabriel.
Coupe minus.
And it's Messi. Rice.
Truffert. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a hit! And he's there to clear it. Pedri, played out to the right. Truffert.
Mbappe.
That is good strength. And he's had it nicked away.
Messi.
Ribéry. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel.
Now Truffert.
Gabriel.
Kubasi. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. For Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Pedri! And that is wildly off target.
Pedri knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction. True fair.
Rice, and it's Messi. That's Kane, and it's Ribery. Mbappe,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alex. Can he finish?
Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Spread neatly. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And that could set him on his way.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Mbappe! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
And the half-time whistle goes. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And there they are.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar showing great feet there. Too long and over the line.
True fair.
Interesting ball. Messi. And Gabriel. Kubasi. Kane. And it's Messi. Works it forward.
Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Rice. Kane finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shapes to shoot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Rice. Mbappe.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Mbappe.
He's got away. Now it's Rice. Messi. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedri on a strong run down the right. Gabriel gets in to thwart him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 20, Phil Foden.
Yamal.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. He's through, shot at goal! They've done it! That is his ton, and does he not know it?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 13.
Madrid making another
Kylian
change here.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Truffert. Valverde. Valverde!
And he nearly went all the way.
Valverde really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
the field is number 8. Modric. Substitution.
Deftly away.
Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
Modric. Now it's Kane.
Yamal.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Son Heung-min.
He's through here. Oyarzabal. He is just caressing the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hernandez.
Son Heung-min.
Is in a really good position out wide. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Truffert. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
final seconds now. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And it's Kane. Yamal.
Van Dijk.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels... Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Hernandez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've liked the look of this fella, Curtis Jones, ever since he was an up-and-coming talent, Peter. He's a little arrogant, he's admitted that himself, he's prepared to make statements, and he more or less said that he should be in the team, and he's better than maybe some of the players around him. That's bold stuff. And I think, if anything, more recently he's probably suffered a little backward step. He now needs to come again.
Okay, interesting. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Messi. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Jones. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's managed to get free. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. Costa Rica are looking to go forward now. Brian Hill going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Now this could be... Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Carvajal clears it away. Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Messi. Neymar. Big chance! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 32 el dorsal 17.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's there to belt it away. Back towards the middle. Maldini. that has been cut short. Kubo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Neymar. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely worked. Neuer can pick that up. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Jones is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well played and well cleared.
Costa Rica look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just...
Valverde! That's got him rattled. Carvajal. Being still separated by the game's only goal. He's picked his way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maldini. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz stood his ground strongly. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Alexander-Arnold powering forward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Brian Hill.
That's good play from him. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Jones. That's a sweet ball, that. Maldini. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. All perfectly measured. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15.
And he's been shifted off it.
Cambio de jugadores.
And he was quick to react. Deftly out wide. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He is through here!
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
All Black can claim that. No, that's been intercepted. Ribéry. Shapes to shoot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Madrid
dorsal
have
17.
their third corner.
Neymar. El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el
Jones
dorsal
can get it
18.
clear.
El dorsal 11.
Messi.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Kubo! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Kubo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, what has happened here? He's through, it's one-on-one. Great chance! In he goes again. And it's there! And surely that settles it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's beaten the last man.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Diving header! They've scored! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving
Gol de
header.
Costa Rica. El dorsal 8.
So is this the start of a comeback? Danny Vivian. Jones. That's headed upfield. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So we're up and running. Pedri. There's the cross. Pedri with the clearance.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Bastoni. Picked out brilliant. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, super find. And he's running through. Can he He put it away! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
El dorsal 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's in a good position. Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had it taken off him. Valverde.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Van Dijk. And Hernandez. Pedri. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry.
Such good technique.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich does well to get it back. That has been knocked clear. And that's and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bastoni. Modric. Bellingham. No way he was going to let him past. Son Heung-min charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's neat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a throw-in. Cross goes in there. He's got tall. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's found a way through. Messi in acres of space out wide. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Just the keeper to beat Alvarez! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's fabulous. That was always going to be the keeper's. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Valverde. And it's Van Dijk. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a go! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That could spell trouble. Bellingham. Modric has a look up and drives it forward. And it's been given away. And that's a shooting chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that...
It's Son Heung-min! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Modric.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, he's burst through. Alvarez. Real chance! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? He'll try from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more. Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
8
have their second corner
será
now.
sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. And the flag has stayed down. Threads one in. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may...
There's the hit! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri crosses. Keeper sees it all the way. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. He could be in here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, Ribery. El dorsal 13.
Alvarez is having the time of his life here.
El dorsal 6.
Ribery. Ribery! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Alvarez. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. He's found... And the shot! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 88, el dorsal 10.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alvarez, he is, and the finish! Loose, oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. He's got the shot away! And he steered it beyond the post. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's another good win of the ball. He's gone forward. Barrios. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't...